Now, ahead of the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections, the National Conference and the Congress Party have sealed a seat-sharing deal. Now, out of the 90 seats, considering both the Kashmir and the Jammu region, the National Conference will contest 51 seats and the Congress will contest 32 seats. There will be a friendly contest in 5 seats. 1 seat has been given to the CPM and 1 for the Jammu and Kashmir Panthers Party. Now, the National Conference will also contest from the Benihal constituency. Remember, there was a dispute between the Congress Party as well as the National Conference over the Benihal constituency, where the National Conference leader, Sajjad Shaheen, had raised the banner of revolt against the top brass of the National Conference. And now it seems the National Conference top brass has conceded to his demand. He himself will be the candidate for the Benihal constituency when it comes to the assembly elections. Sajjad Shaheen will be the National Conference's pick. So this is the situation as it plays out when it comes to the alliance strategy for Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections. The National Conference and the Congress Party have sealed their alliance, where the NC will contest 51 seats and the Congress Party will contest 32 seats. There will be a friendly contest in 5 seats, 1 seat for the CPM and 1 for the Jammu and Kashmir Panthers Party.
आज खुशी की बात है कि हम लोगों ने नेगोशिएशंस पूरे कर दिए हैं और बड़ी ही अच्छे कॉर्डियल एटमॉस्फेयर में हम लोग ने जो है कोऑर्डिनेशन कर दिया है और कांग्रेस और नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस इकट्ठे इलेक्शन लड़े.
Actually, the general idea was to protect the soul of the Kashmir, because on one side BJP is trying to destroy the soul of Jammu and Kashmir. Our India Alliance main objective is to save the soul of the Kashmir, save Jammu and Kashmir. So that is why Congress and National Conference coming together to make a government in Jammu and Kashmir which is totally friendly with Jammu Kashmir people, totally save the people of Jammu and Kashmir. That's why we done discussion in a cordial relations and we entered into a formula which our leaders will be shared. We will fight together, we will win Jammu and Kashmir, we will form the government in Jammu and Kashmir.
And I'm joined by my colleague Tejinder Singh Sodhi on the broadcast. So Tejinder, 51 seats for the National Conference and 32 for the Congress Party. Is it fair to say that the National Conference will dominate the seats in the Kashmir region and the Congress Party has been given the bulk of the seats in the Jammu region?
Indeed, Ayushman, you see, this discussion between the National Conference and Congress Party lasted for several days. You see, after Rahul Gandhi had met Dr. Farukullah, and Farukullah made that statement that Congress and National Conference would fight election as an alliance. After that, there were many tussles, and at several points in time, there were indications that both the parties were unable to reach a consensus on the seat sharing formula. There were several leaders from National Conference and Congress who, off the record, were saying that the talks have almost finished, because both the sides they were adamant on several seats. But today, finally, the National Conference and Congress have reached our formula, wherein the National Conference has got a lion's share of 51 seats, whereas the Congress has got only 32 seats. They have also decided that they would hold a friendly contest on 5 seats. 1 seat has been given to the Panthers Party, whereas 1 seat has been vacated for the CPIM's Mohammad Yusuf Tariqami. So you rightly pointed out that while the National Conference would focus mostly on Kashmir, the Kashmir region, Doda, Kishtwar, Rajouri, Poonch, the Congress has got its share on Jammu region. So it would be interesting to see, because today the BJP had released the list of its for the first phase. BJP released the list of 16 candidates, And right now, just a few minutes ago, the National Conference has also released its first list. So it would be interesting to see in the coming days from which seat the Congress, who are the candidates the Congress are going to field for the first phase in the seats which has been allotted to the Congress party. Yes, Ayushman.
Right, but at the same time, Tejinder, with the Congress camp now focusing on the Jammu region, given the fact that it's dominated by the BJP, in a one-on-one fight, the Congress is at a disadvantage, even given the fact that they've not come out clearly on their stand when it comes to the National Conference manifesto calling for the restoration of Article 370 and dialogue with Pakistan.
Today, K.C. Venugopala was asked about this question about the Home Minister's allegation, wherein Home Minister has said that Congress needs to come clean on the manifesto of National Conference, wherein National Conference has said that if voted to power, they would ensure that Article 370 is restored. There are talks between India and Pakistan, whereas the Kashmiri youth, as per the Home Minister, would be ignored, and once again it would push the Kashmir Valley back to the dark days of terrorism. So he said that the BJP has made more harm to the people of Jammu and Kashmir than any other party. But you see, you rightly pointed out that the Congress will have a disadvantaged position in Jammu because the BJP in the previous elections, had won 25 seats. So this time the BJP is hopeful to reach somewhere. The BJP wants to cross 44 seat mark, so as they want to form the government. So BJP, in its effort, they would make sure that a party, if unable to make the government of its own, but BJP emerges as the single largest party. So today, when the first list was released, the star campaigner list of the BJP was also released, and none other than the Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself would be leading the campaign for BJP in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. So BJP is hopeful to make a mark this time in the ongoing process of the assembly elections in the Union Territory. Yes, Ayushman.
Absolutely. 43 seats in the Jammu region, and the BJP is hoping to sweep all those 43 seats. But to make inroads in the Kashmir Valley is the challenge so that they can cross the halfway mark. That is the situation as we speak, and the National Conference will focus on the Kashmir region, while the Congress Party will focus on the Jammu region when it comes to their alliance. So that is where we stand when it comes to the road to the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections.